I see the top of your head, Lisa.
Let me see if I can adjust it. Yeah, that's as good as it's going to get right now. So,
Okay. Yeah, I can see
my hair.
I see the top of your head.
Yeah, my screen is tilted up. Let me see if I can tilt the screen back. You don't want to look at my hairdo? Come on.
Oh, sure I do.
Oh, my gray hair.
Did you get rain today?
Oh my God, it poured here. And I had 3 scared Great Danes.
Oh, you have Great Danes, huh?
Yeah. Horse
Big
baby.
dogs.
Baby horses.
I bought a house to rehab about 3 years or so ago. They competed with Great Danes. They had 11 of them.
Yeah, you told me about that, I think, and it was a mess or something.
Oh, that house was disaster. But I mean, it's 11 Great Danes, 11 horses in a house. So we are just starting to get some rain here. We haven't had rain all day, but I hope it holds off and doesn't come down really hard because it could get noisy here while I'm on the call.
Okay, well, are other people signed up for it?
Yes.
This is as well as it's going to be right now because I can't adjust my camera anymore.
Okay.
So I can always go away from my picture. So sorry I missed Real Flow, but you did it on a Wednesday, and Wednesday's the one day. Yeah, I can't make any meetings. So
Okay. Well, I didn't know that, but we had a good call. The video is uploaded onto the calendar, so
yeah, I'm watching. Yeah,
it's I'm trying to think if I really covered anything that you probably don't already know.
well, a lot of times reviewing it helps me go back and look at it. It's like you didn't know you could look up trailers in the
Right.
you find things that you don't realize. And I'm finding I'm starting to find trailers for sale.
I'd like for you to actually show me how to do that. I'm not quite sure how you're doing that. And I'm sure there's a lot of things that I haven't figured out how to do with it. You know, there's so much to it.
Yeah.
So
It's mostly just when you look up a house, like in a certain zip code, single family, and then there's a choice that it can be like a single family house or a duplex or whatever. You can choose manufactured homes.
okay.
And that's
you're talking about in lead pipes when you're looking at
yes.
lead pipes?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha now.
Yeah. So that's how I find ones, and it even lists if it's like haven't paid their taxes. So you can, so it's through lead pipes that I'm finding them.
I use all that tax and foreclosure mortgage history information all the time on each property. So
yeah,
that's good stuff. Hey, did you get a hold of what's her name? Is it Rachel, the insurance girl?
Yeah. She told me that she's still doing real estate, but she didn't elaborate. And so I'm just going to call her. I was just waiting for the weekend to go after we had that, but she didn't go into great detail. So I don't know if something's going on or what. She just answered like 1 or 2. Yes, I'm still doing this. And then that was it. So, but I'm going to call her directly, and because she does answer.
I was just curious, if it was there something that turned her off about the group? Did she have
no. I think it's more she's extremely busy and everybody thinks real estate's for them, but it's not as easy as it looks on TV.
Yeah, but it's not just that. It was the sponsorship piece. You know, I thought she was looking to expand her business and being able to promote her insurance business to a group of investors. One,
Yeah.
I would use her. I did use her. I've had 2 or 3 properties with her, but you know that. But if she's not going to sponsor, then I'm going to be
Yeah.
looking somewhere else.
Yeah. Have you approached the guy that you know in the Marines, his wife?
Not yet. I plan to talk to him, but I was kind of waiting to hear
From
what the
Rachel.
results of you talking to her.
Well, I'll talk to her again and try to reach her
I
outside
mean,
of text. And then
I'm just
yeah.
trying to be courteous at this point. You know, I gave her an opportunity. I'd like to hear her say no and not just, you know,
Blow you off. Yeah. Yeah.
How you
It
doing
goes
there,
cold.
Mr. James? I can't hear you. You are muted.
I'm getting there. I'm doing good actually. I'm on the final leg of my project still. My first one just about under the belt. I'm happy.
Oh, I was going to ask you about that. So it's not done then 100%?
I've got a kitchen to put shiplps on, and then the living room I've just got to finish mudding and then painting. And that I'm walking out the door.
So
Hopefully
you're
by
doing
Friday
the
or
work
Saturday.
yourself?
I did the work myself strictly because I knew that I could gain enough equity to keep going.
Yep.
And that's what I was looking to do. And then while we're at it, I've got another property that I'm looking that's catty corner. Short story on it is the lady that lived in this house, her daughter lives across the street. We bought this property. She moved in with her daughter. Her daughter was supposed to move to Arkansas, and her mom died 3 weeks later. So they're still wanting to move to Arkansas, and their property, she's got 3 properties. There's one with the trashed out trailer, one with the trashed out house, which is a tear down, and then her house. So, which has got a she shed, a workout room, its own water, it's all that. It's got,
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Okay, well, good luck with that. So we're going to go ahead and kick this off. This is a new call for me. I think I've done one previous, and this whole purpose of this call is to get the members more familiar with the benefits. And if we have any guests on the call, then, you know, to show them what kind of benefits they get as a member that no other REIA group in Dallas-Fort Worth get. So, you know, I'll talk about some comparisons, but there is very few REIA groups that actually provide any kind of, you know, benefits package, and nothing to the extent that the West DFW REI Group provides. So I'm just trying to increase awareness. You know, for the members, of course, I want you to be more aware so that you use the tools and the benefits and the features and stuff of the group website and of your membership. And for the guests, of course, trying to show them just what's available to them in the group that nobody else offers. So before I get started, I think you both know each other, Lisa and James. There's other people hopefully coming on. They registered. So before we start, I just want to open it up to you and ask if you have any particular questions to start off with, so I can make sure that I cover those. Either one of you?
I was muted. Yeah, I'm getting ready to make that offer across the street, and I want to make her multiple offers. I'm going to offer a cash offer, which will be a bank note, and go from there. Debbie's really wanting to move down here, so I think we're going to take and turn around and either rent our house or cash it out and come down here and be able to buy this lock, stock, and barrel.
Oh, Okay,
And then that'll give me 2 empty properties that I can move stuff on to have positive cash flow, and it gets me out. And I think with I think at a certain age, you can cash out your home and then not take a tax penalty. I don't know what the age that kicks in at. Do you know? Without penalty, I think there's a one-time deal or something like that.
yeah, you're talking about your capital gains tax.
Yeah,
That's a really good question, the way you asked it. I am not sure. I may reach out to my CPA. I'm not sure that there's an age limit. I think it's just the fact that it's a one-time deal.
one-time deal.
But let me go ask my new CPA. I've been asking him a lot of things. I've been testing him, so we'll see what he says.
Yeah, because I'm not sure I want to do it now. Because property is probably going to be something we live in like 4 or 5 years. It's really peaceful down here. It's
Hey,
like
you're
living
where?
out in Burleson. I'm in Orange, Texas.
Yeah, it's funny that you ended up there. My son used to live there just before COVID. Just before,
Wow.
was it Katrina, the big hurricane? He was actually in Orange when that hurricane hit.
Yeah, 2017 Hurricane Harvey.
Yeah, Harvey, there you go. So now he's
Flooded
up
the
here
entire
now.
area.
So
Yeah, I got a backstory to Orange, Texas. That's really funny, but
yeah, another
we'll
day.
welcome Christopher.
Yep. Welcome, Christopher. You can unmute yourself there, young man. There you go.
Hey, good evening, fellas. And
Nice.
Miss Lisa.
Nice to see you. And my name's Tim Cook. This is your first call with the group, right?
What'd you say, Tim? You kind of broke up there, so
Is this your first call with us, Chris?
yes,
Well, welcome aboard.
I appreciate
And,
it. Thank you.
We're going to go ahead and get started here. I was just starting off anyhow. So the whole purpose of this call is to introduce new members, first-time guests such as yourself, and for the current members to kind of walk through and give everybody an update and overview of all of the benefits that they receive as a member of the group, and
Okay.
And show you around inside the website. I believe that the more familiar you are with it, the more apt you're going to use it. And we're very unique in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex as far as REIA groups go, in that we offer a lot of benefits that nobody else does. So you can get education and you can get networking at the other groups, but we have a lot of other tangibles that, hey, Peter, a lot of other tangibles in the group that you get that the other groups don't offer. So that's what this is all about. I'm going to go ahead and kick it off. You're welcome to ask questions. I'm going to go cover this from the perspective of being logged out, and not being logged in as a member to start with, just kind of as an overview. So I'm going to bring up the page here. And let's see here. Get too many screens open here. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And you're welcome to keep yourself unmuted unless you got barking dogs or screaming kids and things like that. But this is meant to be an interactive thing. So I'm just going to go through here and get started. You're welcome to ask questions. I may get going kind of quick, and I may talk fast. So if you don't quite understand something, please let me know. We're just going to go ahead and kick it off here. So the West DFW REI Group has been around for 13 plus years now. And we started off with meetup.com, as many do, and we still have a meetup page, but we've transitioned off that about 4.5 years or so ago to this website system you see here. And the reason that I did this is because I wanted our members to have content. I wanted them to have a place to go after hours. Not everybody can attend a Saturday morning meeting, and we didn't have video, audio, training documents. You couldn't share anything without going through a lot of manual effort and pain with everybody. So I started looking for a system that would provide access 24/7 to our membership. And that's what we have here. And in here, you have a lot of stuff. The cost of, or the investment, I should say, in yourself, if you're serious about real estate investing, is peanuts. I mean, it's just a few dollars a month to become a member and have access to all the different things I'm going to show you. No matter what the price is, it's not worth a penny if you don't use it. So I'm just trying to encourage everybody to get in here, use it. If you're serious about your business, utilize the things that's in here, because there's a lot of stuff inside this website that can help you. From the outside, not being logged in, what you have here is, this is the home page. Going across the top here is where you log in and out, and the My Dashboard button here for you to, when you go log in to your system. Coming down here, you have all the social media icons and stuff for the group, most of which you can join as a non-member. We do have one closed Facebook group, but we also have a public group page as well. So if you're a non-member and first time looking at the site, you can create a free account. Chris, since you're already here, that means you already have the account since you received the notice about the event tonight. And then coming down here, we have the home page. We have the property listings page. Notice that there's a single family home listings page and a multifamily listings page, and all. So you can come in here and see what kind of properties that the members have available. These are all properties from members of the group. Okay. Right here, you notice I want to invite you all to this open house on tomorrow at 11:30. We're going to be doing a property walkthrough, which is really a training event for the members and non-members as well of the group. They can come in and if they're interested in learning about rehabbing, this home is being just starting in the rehab process, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to have contractors there doing the rehab. We're going to have the roofer there, I believe, doing the rehab, and you'll be able to walk the house, play with some estimates, talk about numbers, talk to the contractors and so forth. So hopefully you can all attend. Please come up here to the calendar of events and just come down here to the rehab on the 31st and register. While I'm there, let me just remind you that each one of the events that we record within a couple of days of the event, you'll be able to come down here and see the video, the audio, and any kind of documents that we may have recorded. For example, let's go back up here to the 13th class. You come down here, you'll notice that we uploaded some documents in here. We have the video and we have the audio that was recorded during that event. So you have access 24/7 to come back here and listen or watch or download and read these documents that were provided. Okay, does that make sense? Any questions about that? So that's going to be within a couple of days after the event. Okay, if you are interested in any of these events, you can click on them anytime and register. When you do register, you're going to receive a welcome email, a registration confirmation email. If it's a virtual event, it's going to have the Zoom link in it like we did today. If it's a physical meeting, it will have the location in it. Sometimes, like this rehab here, it does not show you the address until after you confirm and register. And we do that to control the number of people at the event. So if we have a small space, we don't want 100 people there if we can't get them in there. So that's the reason why we do that. We send you the address after you register, but the event will tell you where it's going to be, the general area, for example, Weatherford. Okay. Any questions on that? Okay. So coming down here, again, we're still going across here to these different drop-down menus. Member benefits. I would encourage non-members and members to come in here on a periodic basis and review the benefits. You may forget that you have different benefits and stuff, and that might remind you to make sure you go use it. But you have a ton of stuff available to you as a member of the group. And this is something that the non-members, I would encourage you to read through as well. And this is some of the reason why you should join. So here we have all of your main monthly meetings, which is the first Saturday of every month. For example, this Saturday is our June meeting. That meeting is included in the membership, so there's no cost to that. First time guest will get to attend that event for free the first time, but then future meetings you'll have to pay unless you become a member. And then down here, for once you become a member, you get discounts on annual membership plans over the non-member pricing. You get a great investor education every month. A lot of the REIA groups here are sales platforms. They sell a lot of courses month after month after month, and there's a time and place for that, but it's not every month, in my opinion. So we teach good content every single month, and that's a great reason for you to come to the monthly meetings and become a member. You get a free professionally designed website. That website includes 6 pre-built pages for you. There's a buyer's form, a seller's form, easy to use property listings page, and I'm going to show you an example of one in a second. And then you get training calls and videos and stuff on how to do different things on the website. There is no programming needed. You can do all this stuff yourself, and there's a lot of great training videos on how to do things as well. So just keep that in mind. It's very simple to do this. Don't let it scare you off. If you can't figure out just reading the instruction, there's video to walk you through on how to do it. And if worst case happens, you want somebody to do it, we can strike up a deal for a small fee, and I can do that for you. You get a membership, you get access to our Facebook group. You get a membership card. That card is really just your membership number, so you can always log in with that number and see the kinds of things that you've invested in on education, different events you have attended, and so forth. It helps us properly document things for you as a member in the group, such as REIA bucks, and we'll talk about that in a second. If we do workshops, an all-day workshop, those are paid events. Members get a 20% discount for those. Over here, the investor library, I'm going to show you some of this, but you have 24/7 access to different forms, contracts, disclosures, audio files, videos, presentations, the past 6 months of training files. And in reality, I can show you how to get to all of those files going back to 2019. Okay, so there's a lot of content here that's available to you if you can't attend our meetings on Saturday and network with everybody and stuff. You can always go back and re-listen to it or attend, whenever you're available. Great networking and list building and sponsors. List building and networking and building relationships is critical to your success in this business. And coming to these meetings is a great way to do that. So we encourage the networking even on this meeting here. We encourage it online as well. You can go into the chat and you can put your name, email address, phone number, and tell everybody what kind of deals you're looking for and what market, where are you located, and what kind of deals will you buy, things like that. Okay. REIA bucks. No other REIA group in the Metroplex pays you to attend a meeting. So what I mean by that is if you register 72 hours in advance and actually attend the meeting, you're going to get $5 deposited in your account called REIA bucks. That's like money in the bank that you can use towards membership renewal, paying for a workshop, buying a course, whatever it is. You can use that money. It's your money to use for other things here in the group. So it's pretty cool. Nobody else does that. Again, the only criteria for it is register 72 hours in advance before the main monthly meeting, and then attend the event. As soon as you check in, it tracks back to that membership number that you have on your card. Okay. Cutting edge technology. By attending, you get to keep up on all the cutting edge technology stuff that we teach and we identify and share with the group. I like the technology. We really need to utilize it in the business nowadays. It can help us a lot, and we talk about it whenever we learn something new. Real estate tools. So when you become a paid member, a VIP member, we call it right here, you receive a trial offer for $1 from Real Estate IQ for 150 premium off-market leads. What does off-market leads mean and premium leads? It means that Real Estate IQ is one of our sponsors. They're a data company. They provide leads. And the premium off-market leads are all skip traced for you. And if you're new to the business and don't know what skip trace is and don't realize the benefit here, skip trace leads mean they're coming to you with up to 5 email addresses and up to 5 phone numbers. And the benefit to you is they're doing all the work for you and then just providing it with the leads. So these 150 leads will come to you for Tarrant County. And then if you decide to extend after those, if you want to go subscribe to it, we have a promo code that will save you 10% for life if you decide to subscribe. Okay, so keep that in mind. Don't forget, don't just go sign up because you won't get the discount from us. So make sure you reach out to us and we'll get you that code. Also, I love a CRM tool called RealFlow. And I just did a class on this last week, and I do them periodically, but it's how I run my real estate investing business. And we can offer a free trial on that. But if you decide to purchase that, I can give you a subscription to this at the cheapest rate that anybody gets in the country, cheaper, I should say, than anybody else in the country because of the relationship I have with RealFlow. No, I'm not an employee of RealFlow, but I do a lot for them. I've been using it for 13 years. So they take good care of the members here of the group. So be sure you keep that in mind. Online membership. So we have some people that, and this is really suited best for people that can never attend on Saturdays, or maybe they are from Houston or Abilene, things like that. we have a lot of members outside of the DFW area. So becoming an online member is a good deal for them. We even have one in Maryland, but they're interested in investing in Texas. So being a member, they can keep up on all the legal updates and documentation and so forth. Okay, so that's the big benefit there. Here's the different membership levels. We have an annual individual membership, we have annual partnership membership, and then we have the annual online only membership. And then you can see we got a summary of all the different benefits here. The only difference between the online and the individual or partnership is that if you attend, if you have an online only membership and you attend a meeting, then you're going to pay at the door fee of $25. Other than that, the benefits are all the same. So you can see here, all it takes is, really one meeting, and you get really start costing you more to become a member if you were an online and attended 2 meetings. So really the best deal on the planet is right here for the 175. Hope that makes sense. And you can do monthly, but monthly you're paying quite a bit more. For the individual and the partnership, it costs you quite a bit more for a year's worth of membership by paying it by the month. Okay, so you can come down here, you can select the one that's best suited for you, or you can just click here and go follow the prompts and get signed up. Okay, come back up here to the top. You can just click here, become a member. That's pretty much where we were just at. And become a trusted sponsor. So if you have a business that caters to real estate investors, you might want to think about becoming a sponsor. And I won't bother you with all the details here. You can go through and read this. The other thing that I want you to keep in mind is if you know other contractors that would be really well suited to become a sponsor of the group, please have them reach out to me, or you send me their information so we can talk to them about joining the group. It's an ideal place for them to be to market and promote their business. And if they have a business that caters to real estate investors. So keep that in mind. Coming down here, member testimonials. If you are new looking at the group, go watch the testimonials here. Let those folks tell you how good we are. I can tell you how good we are, but hear it from other people that have enjoyed their time with the group. So go check them out. If you're already a member of the group, you don't need to click this one. The free account is the same as the email list here. What you do get if you're a non-member and you have a free account, there's 2 benefits. I should have started with that. The big one is you receive the email notices about events like this. Some events you'll be able to get into as a non-member. Other events you won't be able to. Others you would have to pay for. And that would be in the event notice. The other benefit of being that you receive as a non-member is receiving property listings. So once a week, the system automatically sends out an email to everybody about the properties that we have available from our members. And that basically is going to include this list of properties right here. That'll be in your email once a week. That's coming from that investor website that you get included in your membership. So that's where the source is of these properties. We actually have a code of conduct. So please come in and read this and refer back to it periodically, but I won't go through and bore you with it right now, but it is important to us that we treat each other professionally and we treat our customers professionally. We do not want to hear about a member of the West DFW REI Group out ripping off customers, ripping off investors, things like that. So please go back and read that. And, honestly, as many people as I want to sign up, I want everybody to sign up, but if you can't, if you're not comfortable with the terms and conditions in the code of conduct, then please don't join. Simple as that. So you can go through and read all the terms and conditions here. Again, we're putting this out here for you to read it. Nobody else does this. So it's important to disclose this stuff. I want people to know who we are and what we do and how we expect people to act. Real estate investor calculators. This is available to users, non-members, and you can come in here and play with the Mayo calculator, the max allowable offer, a mortgage calculator, and the rental property analyzer is for the premium members only. We do have a premium upgrade to the website, and I'm going to show you that here in a couple of minutes. But that website, that premium upgrade adds a lot of tools available to you, such as the rental property analyzer. Store. We have a store here with a few products that I need to add some more to it, but you can just click on the different things here. We have different courses and subscriptions and things like that that you can purchase in here. And I need to get busy and add a few more things in there. I just haven't had the time. I've been a one-man show for quite a while. I need to hire somebody. Okay, trusted sponsors, please, please, please come in here, make it a habit of coming in here and checking to see who all of our sponsors are. These are companies and individuals of people you can trust. They've been with us a long time. We're looking for others. We want people that we can trust and that they're going to take care of your grandmother just like they would take care of you. Okay. You can come in here and watch each of these videos of me doing a short little interview of all these different companies, and when they talk about who they are, what they do, how long they've been in the business, and what they can do for you. So spend some time there. Anytime you're looking for a company, a contractor of any kind, go there first. Go there first and see if there's somebody there that can help you that you're looking for. If you don't see what you're looking for, you're welcome to reach out to me, and maybe I have somebody. They're just not a sponsor. But we want you to be taken care of. We don't want you to be ripped off. So try and remember to go in there first and look for people you can trust. Okay, local resources and industry resources. This is full, this is jam-packed full of local resources and websites that you need to use in your business. This is going to become, although it's public today, it's going to become a members only resource. You will have to log in to get to this. There is a ton of stuff in here. And these are resources that I've been using and accumulating over the years. And, you should come in and spend some time in here and check them out. The industry resources, they're higher level up. They're not so much about local stuff, but there may be some things in here that you need as well. Okay. There's a lot of time and energy spent on putting these things together for you. Please go use them. It's very, I think you'll find, especially new in the business, you'll find it's very helpful to you with doing your research on properties and so forth. Real estate investor blog. This is probably becoming a members only area soon as well. This is educational stuff. This is content. The real estate blog and the real estate articles. This is probably going to stay public. The real estate blog, though, where'd it go? Right there. Real estate blog is going to go to a members only resource. And we're going to be releasing, we're trying to release blogs once a month. If anybody on here writes a blog at all, you're welcome to get with me and I can actually approve you as a blog contributor, and we can have you add blogs periodically. These are, again, educational, full of resources and tips and tricks and so forth. We're talking about a lot of different content. We are going to be releasing one on the BRRRR method here in the next couple of days. So you'll be seeing that pop up here. But this is all good stuff. And I'd like to start posting video blogs in here. But again, my challenge is having time to do all these things and buy houses. So until I get some help, I may not be able to do that. Real estate articles, ton of stuff here, not just from us, but from other national gurus. I'm not going to go into each one of them, but there's a ton of education stuff. I mean, these two categories alone here are probably worth your investment in the group. So, all right, real estate glossary for brand new folks. This is going to be very helpful. Tons of definitions and stuff in here that you probably should come in here and spend some time with. Again, it's one of those that you want to remember is here because there's a lot of stuff there. Used real estate investor education stuff. I haven't put the list on here, but you can click here and send me an email if you're interested in any of this stuff. And I have a huge spreadsheet of thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of educational courses that I bought over my last 23 years that I just don't need anymore. And I've got them marked down on super cheap. And it ranges from books to books and CDs to DVDs and books and DVDs and so forth. There's a ton of stuff here on just about every aspect of the real estate investing business. Okay, so keep that in mind before you go out and try and pay full retail for a investor guru course. Okay, so coming over here is the My Account area. So once you have signed in, you're going to come in here and go through these different areas here. This is where your members area is going to be. So you're going to click on My Dashboard and notice that, you know, this is all customizable. When you log in, you're going to go in here and edit all this stuff so that you can make it your own. One of the cool things in here is the median sales price data for Tarrant County. Unfortunately, we can't put in more than one county. So we have an investor, realtor, now broker actually, that's a member of the group. So she comes in here monthly and puts all this information in here for us. But you can see what's going on in Tarrant County. Notice the prices are going back up again. And I heard that today that the housing prices have started going back up again. So I don't know where that's going. But notice here when you first log in, it's got your name, it's got today's date, and it's got the current event, the next event coming up, which is this one right here, right? So if you had not logged in and registered, or had you not registered for this event, when you logged into your account area, you'd see this and you could register on this. Earlier, I mentioned the premium website upgrade, and that's full of what they call property analyzer tools. And these are demos that they do, webinars that you can attend. They're free. You can attend them as often as you'd like. And if you decide that you want any of those, if you want to do that upgrade, which we have quite a few members using it, then you can reach out to me. I can give you a promo code. They will eliminate the startup fee, the setup fee for you, and you just pay the monthly fee. Okay, coming over on this side here, you can change your profile pictures, you see all your account info, your membership card, and then you have my downloads. Here's where you manage your website. Here's where you manage your properties, your buyer's leads, your seller leads, and reports download. So you have a free report available to you for the sellers that visit your website. And before I forget, here's my site with the group. And this is not the free site. I have the premium upgrade. The difference is the tools that come with it. And that's not obvious on the front end side. What you can do from the premium site is you have a lot more options to tailor all this. You can change the colors, the wording, that kind of stuff. Some of the templates, they have a bunch of templates to choose from. And those templates, some of them can be used with video, which is very popular today and encouraged, by the way. A lot of people like video. But you can come in here, a buyer can come in here and add their information and add themselves to your list. They can come in here and download a free special report on foreclosures, prevent foreclosure. You can come in here and see your property listings. A seller can come in here and fill out their information and sell their house fast. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here. You can also post a blog in here. I don't have enough hours in a day to put a blog on here. And when I have 3-4 other sites that have blogs on it, I need to put something in here, but I just haven't done it. Okay. So there's a lot to this site. And I'll show you the premium features here in just a minute. Okay. So back here. So any questions on the profile area, how you update your site, anything like that? You guys are being all too quiet here on me. Am I boring you that much or what? Okay. The next one, I don't know if you tried to say something, Diane, but you're muted.
I said, it's cool. It's good information. I've been surfing it a bit and I'm impressed.
Good.
So
For what you're getting for the investment, I mean, you're getting a lot.
Yeah.
So, okay, the next one is my downloads. So this is probably, in my opinion, aside from the website, this is probably one of the most important areas to new investors is my downloads. To start with, here's some details on the property analyzer toolkit, the premium upgrade stuff that we were just talking about. Here's a document you can download and go read about it. Here's an advanced wholesaling MP3 audio file. You can download this and listen to some advanced wholesale strategies. If you haven't done that, you need to do it. Same here, subject to. Here's a subject to download. You can go learn about subject to. Now, I'm going to be doing a subject to course, a workshop, probably sometime this summer. I don't have a date yet. I'm thinking about it. I need to look at the calendar closer, but that workshop is well attended every year. And it's all day talking about how to buy houses with no money. So it's a great strategy. Been using it for 23 years and it's very applicable in today's market. But here's where most of you will want to be is looking at all these different forms. These are all forms, disclosures, contracts that I think are important to you, especially as new investors, that you may find very helpful to, when you first get started in the business. The other thing that I would highly recommend is go download this free report. I update this every year or two. It's been 2 years now, I guess. 89 ways to find wholesale deals. It's not, it's ideas. It's not the step-by-step how-to, but you will be amazed at some of the ideas that I talk about in there about helping you, to go find more deals. Is there anybody on the call that's having too many deals? Nobody, huh? So this may help you. So go check it out. It's free for you to download as a member. If you haven't done that, you should do it. Property information sheet, if you're brand new in the business and you don't know how to document the information you collect from a seller, this is the form you want to use. And there's a ton of stuff in here. I mean, personally, I think you should go download everything in here and review it and implement it in your business. But there's a ton of stuff here that I know I found helpful to me. And a lot of my mentor students have used these forms as well. And this one right here, the track sample 1 to 4 family wholesale purchase contract. Here's the 1 to 4 family contract. I put together a sample right here. So here's the blank form. Here's a sample on how to fill one out for a wholesale deal. Okay. Very important to most people to go in there and use those as examples so you know how to fill them out. Okay.
Is that the new track form from like last year?
I'm gonna have to go back and look, James. I can't remember if I went in and updated this or not. I know I've updated mine.
Okay.
That I use in my files. So if it's not the update, I'll go update the new one, put it in here. Hard to keep up with all this stuff by myself.
I know.
So past
Good luck.
meeting files. Okay. I want to take back what I said just a second ago about one of the most important areas in the website was the free website you get and the contracts and disclosures. This might be the most important, depends on how you look at it. But this is where all the past recordings of audios, videos, and documents is saved. If there's a green check mark, there's a download available to you for these. Okay, so there's a lot of content here. And once you get down here, notice it says archive content no longer available. Well, all that means is that it's past the 6 months. The site is only saving it for you for 180 days. Notice this one's 38 more days left. But if you reach out to me and tell me which month, what date, what class, I can extend you access to all this stuff going all the way back here to 2019 to April when we first launched this website system. So if you see content here that you're interested in, look at all this stuff, all documents, video, audio, all that stuff is there for your study. And if you're a sponge and trying to absorb all this information in the business, this would be a good place to start. There's a ton of content here. There's one of my previous pros and cons of taking the deed subject to. So ton of stuff in there. I would encourage you to spend a lot of time in there and download it and study it. Don't do you any good if you just download it though. You do have to go do something with it. So members directory. So if you're brand new and you don't have a buyer's list, you know, you can come in here and as a member, you can only do this as a member. And let's say you had a deal in Arlington and you wanted to reach out to Andrew Baker. You can do that through this website when you log in. You can't do it, you know, if you're a non-member, you don't see this. So this is very helpful here. Or maybe you went to a meeting and you met some guy by the name of Bill from Fort Worth, but you can't remember his name or got his contact info. Well, you can look it up in the directory here, and then you can send him an email through the system right here. Okay, this is a powerful tool. Nobody else has given you these kind of resources as a member of a REIA group in North Texas. There is one group in San Antonio, one group in Houston that's using the same system. So, all right, back over here, member directory, membership card. We already talked about that. Okay, here's the website where you go edit your website. So you come in here and click edit. Now we showed you earlier where you could do it too from the profile. This is just taking you back to that same area. And this is just fill in the blank, guys. This is not hard. It doesn't take programming. You just come in here and fill in the blanks. And remember I told you earlier about the premium tools? Well, this is also where you go to click on your property analyzer tools. So in here, it's going to tell you about all of the features of the property analyzer, and it's full of video to walk you through it. So you've got all these different training videos here. He's talking about the property leads, adding a new lead, repair estimate worksheet. You can create tomorrow at this property walkthrough. I'll be walking through there with my phone and doing a repair estimate on my phone using this repair estimate worksheet, the sheet that's built into the premium website. Okay, I'm going to be doing that during the class. They have default rehab costs right in this worksheet. You can edit them all and customize them to suit the needs of the local market. So if you have special pricing with the contractors, you can go in and put those in as default prices. The seller's net sheet, it's all a part of this property analyzers tool. So when you do, you'll have a deal analyzer, you have a property analyzer, you have the seller's net sheet, you'll have a offer generator wizard, which will spit out 8 different offers for you. And then it will also spit out a letter of intent for you as well. That's all part of this premium upgrade. Managing offers, so you can create the offer and email it to the agent or the person right from within the tool. That's all built into it. Proof of funds letter, I haven't used that one, so I'm not sure. That might be a new thing because I don't think that was here before. Forms and contracts, they offer some in the system, but I recommend that you use what I've provided because mine are local Texas contracts. This company that does this whole system is based out of Minneapolis, and there's 70 other REIA groups in the country that use it. So the forms are not Texas specific. So I recommend you stay away from those. Can't hurt to look at them, but you probably don't want to use them without having either an attorney or title company or somebody like me or an experienced investor look at them first. You can get foreclosure lists through the system as well. We have links for you actually that you can do that. And here's another cool feature. Many of you know wholesalers out there, you know, they buddy up together and one will say, yeah, I've got a property for sale. Do you have any buyers? And the other guy would say, yeah, I've got a lot of buyers, but I don't have any properties. So let's go do the deal together. And if they say yes, they're just doing it on a handshake or a verbal, whereas they need a signed written agreement that makes it legal and gives them equitable title in that deal. If they don't do that, they're acting as a realtor and they could face charges if they get caught. By using the co-marketing agreement, that's built right into it. And there's an explanation of it right here. It's built right into the system with a couple of clicks. You can do a legal joint venture between 2 members of the West DFW REI Group. That's all built into the system, into the premium features. Any questions about that?
No, that's awful important. Good to know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you don't have that, then the onus is on the individuals to go write up something and get the sign it first, right? But a lot of times they don't do that. Some do, but this way it's all automated. It's done in a couple of clicks on the computer. So it's pretty slick. Again, back to the website here, you know, the edit, you got your properties, buyers leads, seller leads, and I mentioned earlier, let me just show you real quick. So this is in my seller leads. Okay. And this is all the different properties that I've worked on over the years. And this is, for example, this is the big one I just did out in Weatherford. So I just went in through here and filled out all this information. Notice here, I've got the repair estimate. I just click right over here. I put in the numbers of things I need. I can check the box if I want it, you know, and you hit the update button and it fills in the blanks and it totals it all up. So you have an exterior, you have a garage, and you have interior. And then if there's not a category up here that you need, you can come in here and add additional notes and pricing right here. And all that totals up to be right here. And just so you know, I've never got my repair estimates right. I estimated 187 on this house and we spent about 210. So, but you can print your scope of work right here. You can go edit the rehab, the default costs right here. You can use Zillow. You can pull comps from Zillow, but of course in Texas, that's not a very smart move. You can go back over here to the property details and you can change all this information here. Here's your seller's net sheet. You can go in and add in all, I'm not trying to show you how to do it in today's call. I'm just trying to show you all the capability. So you fill in all the blanks to all this missing information, all this, the fields they have here, and you can add additional expenses here. You have your rehab estimate worksheet here, which we looked at earlier. And then you can come over here to the offer generator. And James, you mentioned earlier that you were going to be doing multiple offers. And I don't know if you've tried this yet or not, but this is the offer generator. So these ones in yellow are the offers that the system is recommending based on the information that I put into the system. Okay. So if it's white, that means that there's not, you know, the seller has enough equity that there's not a short sale. So, you know, things like that. So it's smart, sometimes smarter than you are, not always, but it's a smart system. Doesn't mean it's perfect. So you do have to look at them close. You can come in here and view the exit strategies. So he's showing you proposed exit strategies. You can tailor those and customize them as you see fit, whatever is going to make the deal work for you. And
How'd you get that pop-up to come up? Where'd you go to get that pop-up? Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it.
So you have to look through these closely, though. Some of them are pretty in-depth, especially when you get into the seller finance ones. So just look at it really close. These don't go anywhere. These are just for your view here. They do not get printed out or anything. It doesn't go to the seller. It's just for your review right there. Okay. Then what you want to do is generate the offer letter. So watch what happens when I do this. Almost instantly, it took those three options. Now you can change which options you choose, but most likely those options are going to be the best ones. And then it just spits out this boilerplate template here. It's pulling the address and the seller's name, you know, and the property info there from the info you put in the system. And then it's giving you option number 1, which is cash offer, option number 2, which is a owner finance offer, and number 3, which is a a long-term owner finance offer. And then it kind of gives you a little summary and then your signature and your company info. You can edit all these paragraphs right here. And then you can create the letter of intent, or you can include the rehab scope of work or not. Okay, so when you create it, it puts it into a nice Word document, and you can even go edit that. So I don't like the wording that they have in the bullet template, in the standard template. So I usually go in, I generate this, and then I go in and I customize it. Pretty cool, huh?
It is.
So especially if you're doing a lot of offers, I mean, and you like the multiple offer strategy, you know, this is a good way to do it. I've been doing multiple offer strategies for years before I found this tool. And I don't use the output of this, you know, 100% as it's generated, but I use it as a starting point, and I edit this letter. And I've done a few deals off this type of letter here. The way I used to do it, it was very manual intensive. Okay, any questions about the premium features? Because you can come in here, right here, and read all about them, the co-marketing agreement, seller net sheet, different training videos, repair estimates, all that's right here. How-to videos, this is where you go. There's a lot of video in here, but the one for most brand new members, that how-to video to set up your website. Now this link comes to you in your website or in your welcome email when you become a member. So you'll have a link called Activate Your Website, and that's what we're talking about right here. And this is probably a 5 to 8 minute setup process to follow the video and go activate your free site. But then you have other info in here, videos. The company is very good about generating videos on how to use the tools, but it don't do you any good if you don't use them. So watch the video and go implement it. Talks about how to add photos in properties, how to estimate repairs using the tool. I mean, you can literally walk through a house, you know, once you're familiar with the repair estimate worksheet on your phone, you can walk through the house, and when you walk out, you can easily have a rough estimate. It's not meant to be exact, but a rough estimate of what it's going to take to do a rehab on a house. Okay. So here's a video on how to manage the control panel for the premium website, meaning how do you make adjustments on your web page and stuff. And I mean, there's just all kinds of stuff, how to work the menu links on the web page, scope of work and repair estimate, ARV and comps from Zillow. Again, you know, we have comps tools. We have Propelio in the group here. You can get it at a discount for comps. I use the Zillow comps as for additional information, not for the numbers. And I encourage you to not use the numbers either. But anyhow, there's a lot of training video in here, how to set up Google Analytics. You know, very important. How to do embedded YouTube videos on your web page. A lot of stuff. They've spent a lot of time providing all this stuff for you, for us. Okay, and then my profile, we've already talked about that. But you can go in here under events attended in account history, and you can see everything that you've done in the group when you register, when you attend, all that stuff. So it shows me all these different events that I've attended, I registered for and attended. Okay.
You know, looks like you've been to quite a few.
Yeah, one or two. You're a comedian too, aren't you?
Oh, that's funny.
So, okay, so again, my account and dashboard for the members, this is very important. This is where it's all gonna start for you to go register for an event or, download a form or anything like that. If you haven't already logged in and you come to something that requires members only, then, or if you have to register, it's going to force you to log in right here. So if you're trying to register and you're not logged in, it's going to say log in. Okay. If you're trying to go watch a video that is a members only, and you click on, well, not even clicking on it, but notice here, it's going to make you log in. So that's how you'll know if you have logged in or not. Some of the downloads over here are members only, and some of it's not. So if somebody wanted to come in here and see this presentation, they can go download this particular presentation as long as it doesn't say members only. The audio, it's going to force you to log in and then you can play. You can also download this stuff. So you can download it, put it on your phone, tablet, whatever you want to do. Okay. What else? You're welcome to unmute yourself. I know I've overwhelmed everybody. Again, as a non-member, a non-VIP member, you can still attend all the meetings you want. It'll cost you $25 to attend. You get the first one for free, and then it's $25 after that. Some events are free. The calendar events will tell you if it's free or not. And you'll know when you go to register, it'll tell you if it's free or not. So if you're a paid member, then all these meetings are free. The only thing that's not included in your membership is if it's a workshop. If there's a workshop or maybe with another guru that we arranged for, we may have a discount for you on that, but all of your meetings with us will be free as far as the monthly meetings or during the week. We do quite a few weekday meetings now, like this one tonight. We're doing this one here, this rehab walkthrough. This is going to be a good event if you can be there. If you're interested in rehabbing anyhow, this is going to be a great event to attend. And it's also a great networking event. So be sure to bring business cards with you at this event. They're only a couple of days into the rehab, so you're going to see probably some demos still going on and some cleanup and, from the very beginning, which is always good. Everybody seems to like seeing it from the very beginning and where you start. So okay, I'm tired of talking. It's your turn.
Are you gonna do any video on that? I won't be able to attend that, so I was just curious.
We're gonna try to, James, but it's really just depending on if I have somebody there to help me.
Okay.
I try to record video on all of the in-person meetings, but it just depends on until I get somebody to help. We may or may not get it.
Okay.
Was this helpful? Not helpful? Need more? What are you laughing at, Diane?
I'm tired today. It was a busy day today.
Yep.
No, it's great. It's a lot to digest. I know that, as a new member, it's a lot to digest, but I'm very impressed with it. And I'm going to get with Emmett if he wants to do a partnership membership, but for sure I want to do one.
Okay.
If he doesn't want to,
You saw my note about there's no need to do the partnership if you're going to do the sponsorship.
no, I haven't looked at that yet. I was still reading about it and everything, and I was going to email you some questions.
Okay. Please
So,
do or call me, either one.
Okay.
But to me, I mean, I'm probably giving away some money here, but you know, for a sponsor, if you are a sponsor of the group, we treat you as a member too, so you get all the same benefits. But you get another level of publicity, so to speak, as a sponsor.
Yeah.
You know, there's really no benefit to you to buy a membership and a sponsorship.
right. That's why I'm looking at both of them just so I can figure it out and ask you the questions.
Okay.
So, because I am interested in the sponsorship.
Anytime you're ready.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else?
Yeah, talk to Ruth Ann. She's definitely benefited from being a sponsor, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah, she, something must have come up. She's normally on these calls. She had registered. And she has definitely benefited from being a sponsor on this, in this group. She is the longest running sponsor that we have. And I think we figured out she's been with us 9 or 10 years. So it's been a long time.
Yeah, and I think another one that's benefited is August REI. They're definitely a company to go to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ryan Blake has too.
Yep.
So I mean, I think all of our sponsors have benefited because they've been with us so long. It's a rare thing that somebody joins for a year and then drops out. And some of that may be because they didn't do what they said they would do.
Yeah.
Which is big to me, you know. You got to do what you say you're going to do about taking care of the members of the group.
Right.
So, Chris, you got any questions being first time looking at us?
No, I think I'm good, Tim. I just wanted to see if I could get you maybe your number and your email address, just in case I had any more questions. But I do want to come out and check you guys out.
Okay. So, Chris, just go up in the top right corner. There's a contact us button.
Okay.
And you can just email me right from there.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. And where do you live, Chris?
I'm in Lancaster. So I'm kind of mulling over you guys are meeting in Weatherford most of the time.
Well, our meetings are typically in Fort Worth.
Okay.
I'm glad you brought that up. Let's look at the calendar. So we have a variety of meetings. You know, the first Saturday, which this was the second, but that was because of a conflict. The first Saturday is normally our main monthly meeting. So let me just flip over here to June. So first Saturday is the main meeting that we hold. That's in West Fort Worth.
Gotcha.
Okay. And then this is a periodic thing whenever another member of the group has a deal available and they're able to make it available for training purposes, then we schedule these property walkthroughs. And I've done several over the years, and they're a big attraction. It's a big benefit to a lot of the new folks in the group. But this happens to wherever somebody's got a property. Just so happens the last two have been here in Weatherford, but if there was a Fort Worth or Arlington or Crowley or whatever, if they're able to make it open available to the membership, then we can schedule this.
Okay.
This is a members only call. That's a Zoom call and will always stay a Zoom call. It's strictly members. It's not users. And you know, it's meant to take your business to the next level where we can get down in the weeds and talk details and try and help you structure a deal or you know, finalize a rehab or work on a contract or, you know, handling objections. You know, this is just a little bit different than the open meetings. The Investor Lunch and Learn and Connect is meant to be a networking, relationship building event, and it is in person, and it rotates around to different restaurants between Parker and Tarrant County. So I'm hoping to plan this one in Weatherford, just because it's been a while since we've been back out here for the Lunch and Learn. But the place I've been going to has been closed. They had a gas leak, and I've got to follow up with them and see if they're open. Matter of fact, I'll be down by there tomorrow, so hopefully I can firm this up. But it moves every month from which restaurant it is.
Okay.
And then the women's only event is a fairly new event. We've only had 2 or 3 meetings, and that's on the.
I gotta go.
Say
I
again?
gotta go.
Okay.
I gotta go. See you, bye.
See ya. The women's meeting is on the 4th Monday at 5:45. And that meeting is new. They've been having some great meetings from what I understand. You've been to that, haven't you, Diane?
Yes, I really did like it. I plan on attending the next one too.
Good, good.
Yeah,
So
topics were really good.
good. We're, it's starting small, but that's okay. We have less ladies in the group than we do men, and it's going to take a little time to get the word spread about it. But everything I've heard has been all positive about that event. So we'll see how that grows into the future. And that's pretty much the lineup, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, we occasionally add other things. I may add something in here. I do a comps class periodically. I see that's not on here yet. I may do a comps class. I may start plugging in some subject 2 classes in here leading up to the workshop that I'll probably be doing over the summer.
Okay. Let me check the site, and then I'll make a decision here. But I will be reaching out to you by email. I do appreciate your time.
Okay, you bet, Chris.
Right.
Thanks
Okay.
for joining us. And unless anybody else has any other questions, I'm just gonna wrap it up here and say goodnight, and we'll see you soon.
Hey, I
Good.
appreciate you, Tim. And Diane, you have a good evening as well.
You too. Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one.